I said, you're about to blow my mind, think that you should back away. She said, these niggas switching sides. I said, bitches playing games. I got a lot up on my mind, that's why I be overweight. She said, yeah, but you know I'm tryna know.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back for today's video, guys. Today's video, we got a good one. But before we start today's video, as usual, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, guys. The buttons are right down below. And again, we're gonna try to grow this shit as a family every single day possible. And yeah, so now that this video is out, this is, I think, gonna be the last video for this week that I'm putting out. But yeah, hopefully I can get out and do some more fun shit, like the thing we wanted to do in the city. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Today's video it should be a funny one. I'll try to make it funny as much as I can. But it's called, you know, For the Streets. She's for the streets. This shit it's great. Let me just explain the story. And yeah, we'll dive into it really from there. But yeah, guys, so if you did, make sure to leave that like and subscribe, guys. It really does help. And we're gonna try to grow this shit as a family every single day possible. Like I always say. But let's just dive in with the story. So basically, guys, I'm not here to really like call, like, I'm not gonna obviously say her name and shit like that. But this was definitely a moment where it was like, bro, for the streets, you know what I'm saying? But so basically, like a few weeks ago, longer than that, probably a month now, this girl, right, followed me on Instagram. Now, usually I go through people who follow me on Instagram, but to be honest, I'm not really on the platform that much. Like, even my posts, bro, I think I posted like twice in July, but like, dude, before that, I posted like 2 months ago, like before that, 3 months. Like, I do not be on the platform a lot like that, right? Like, I'll go on every once in a while and check shit. But for whatever reason, I was on there and I saw this girl, and I clicked on the profile, and little did I know, she actually goes to the school I'm going to, but she's transferring out. But yeah, so I DM'd her or whatever, and I was like, bro, I don't even know what I said. I'm not gonna pull up the message. I think I called her like cute and whatnot, like, oh, you wanna chill, this, that, and the other. So yeah, and I think I think we talked a little bit. Obviously, I got her on Snap. But there was this one night where I went down to the park, right? Now, sometimes I go down there, I hang out with my boy John down there. We really just be chilling, you know what I'm saying? And I was down there one day parked, and I was just waiting to see what the moves were, right? And super random, I'm messaging her, and she goes, look up, I'm right across from you. Randomly, we were in the same parking lot, and she was parked across the parking lot, right? And that was like the first time where we hung out. Like, she came to my car with her friend, right? And she was like, oh, can we go for a ride? This, then the other. I was like, whatever, we can go. So we started talking, and yeah. And I thought she was super chill, at the time. I think she is still a super chill person. But just like the whole scenario was super weird. Because like we went out driving, right? And she's like, oh, can I see your place or whatever? And I was like, yeah, so I brought them over. I didn't want to have them inside and whatnot. So, bro, I made up some excuse. I was like, nah, they're not really letting anyone inside like that. Even though I could have let them in my apartment, right? But I was not trying to have her and her best friend in the apartment, right? Like, nah. And so, yeah, so basically, like, that shit happened. And we like drove around like a bunch that night. In her car also, which she is a super dangerous driver. I'm just putting that out there. Super dangerous, drives extremely fast. But yeah, so we were hanging out or whatever. And yeah, so I believe it was the next day or like the week after that. I was like, oh, you want to come over and whatnot? And she's like, yeah. And like at this point, we were talking a lot. You know what I mean? So obviously, you know, she came over or whatever. We were watching. This is when I put out that video, like, X ruined Netflix and chill. That was when she was over here. And so yeah, so she was over here. And obviously we watched Netflix. What were we watching? We were watching All American, because she's still watching that right now. I saw all of them. It's a great show, by the way. But yeah, she was over here. That's what we were watching. And yeah, so after that, that was the last time Yeah, that was like the last time that we really hung out. And actually the time before that, I didn't even mention, by the way, the time before that, she was over. It was like 2 a.m, right? And she texted me. She's like, "Can we hang out? Can we hang out? Just like I want to see you, bro." And I was basically sleeping, you know what I mean? So I got up and I hung out with her, even though it was 2 a.m, right? So, and yeah, she was like, I believe it was this night. She was like, you know, guess what my body count is or whatever. And she told me what it was, right? And she's like, "Oh, you probably think differently of me now." And in my head, I was like, "Of course I think differently of you now." You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? But obviously when I was in the car, I was like, "Nah, like, you're good or whatever." You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't really care. You know what I mean? But in my head, I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" Even though, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Even though I was still like trying to fuck with her, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, "Bro, she's still like a super chill person, like body count or not." You know what I'm saying? Like, super chill. Like, I'm not trying to say if you have a high body count, that something's wrong with you. But it definitely threw me off because like I was not expecting that, you know what I mean? So basically, like, and I was like really trying to be nice to her, and she kept saying shit to me where she'd be like, you know, "I've never been treated like this before, this, that, and the other." And yeah, like when she was saying stuff like that, I was like, wow, like that's fucked, like whatever. Like I guess she was in a really long relationship, and they broke up, I believe, in like January. But yeah, I was like really trying to like be there, you know what I mean? Like, as stupid as that sounds, I was trying to be there. And yeah, it was just like, I think time went by and she ghosted me for like a week, right? And I asked for her reasoning, and a week later she got back to me and she's like, "I don't really like do it." And I was like, "What do you mean you don't do it?" She's like, "I don't like talk to like a guy like more than once or whatever." I was like, in my head, I'm like, "So you're for the streets? Like, what the fuck? You just hang out with someone once and then that's it?" And she's like, "Even hanging out with you 2 times was too many times." And I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck? Like, that is some whole shit, bro. Like, what?" Like, I've never, like, obviously I've seen shit like this. Like, I've heard about shit like this. My friends, this has happened to, but this shit has never happened to me, bro. I was like, never has a girl said that to me before. Like, I don't really do the like more than one night thing. Like, what, bro? And I'm just gonna say, bro, her body count was like, I think she said it was like 19 or some shit like that. And I was like, "Bro, all right." Like, and we didn't do anything, right? Like that. But like, still, I was like, "Bro, that is fucking weird." And from that moment on, bro, I ghosted her. Like, I'm not doing that shit. That shit is so weird to me. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. I don't want to get into it anymore. I was just super shocked when she said that. Like, I don't do the more than one night thing, whatever. Like, obviously it's one thing to have a one night stand, but like the way she was putting it was super different, right? Like, she was trying to build a connection and then she just like drop it off. Whatever, bro. If you're watching this, I hope you like have a good life and whatnot. But fuck that. I was really trying to be nice to you, but obviously she was not for it. But yeah, whatever. Guys, this is gonna effectively end today's video. If you did enjoy today's story, definitely leave a like and subscribe, guys. I guess we can title this as a story time. Basically is. But yeah, definitely gonna check all you guys out in the next video. Definitely subscribe, guys. We're gonna try to grow this shit as a family every single day possible. I appreciate all you guys for tuning into today's video as usual. Guys, my name's Adam. This is A&M Vlogs. And hopefully soon we can put out that fire video that we plan on filming. But I'm checking you guys all out in the next one. I'm out.